You know you've been playing it safe for a long time when players who you had back in Season 6 are now getting permanent managers' jobs. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Careering Onwards with me, Mr. Grantu, here with FC Barcelona as we continue our start to life here in La Liga in Spain. And, well, it's been a pretty good start. Obviously, last time out we did draw 1-1 with Frank Lampard's Real Sociedad. Not bad at all. And we do have a pretty, relatively consistent tendency of not winning opening fixtures from a season, so I'm relatively happy with that one. They're a good side, and since then things have been really good indeed. Not played many games, just the 3 in the league and 1 in the Champions League, but they've all gone rather well apart from the Champions League game, but not actually as bad as maybe it initially appears. Anyway, first of all then, we did beat Deportivo La Coruña 2-0, Zivkovic and Rubio getting the goals in that one. Then a 4-0 win away from home against Real Valladolid. Colin Nicholson, who else, getting himself a hat-trick. Good to see that again. Roberto Corte also scoring to make it 4. And then after the international break with England, we then beat Elche 2-0 as well. Denis Zivkovic and Sergio Ruano with goals in that one. And on that one, Ruano's goal in particular was absolutely sensational. He's amazing and he arguably should be starting, and he may well start ahead of Colin as the season goes on, but Colin Nicholson is just incredible as well, and I don't want to not play him, but yeah, this guy's really good too. And we'll see the goal from Ruano, picks it up, beats everyone. It's a fantastic goal from him. We'll certainly be seeing a lot of him throughout this season, I think. And then also the most recent game, a 0-0 draw in the Champions League against Stade Brestois 29. Disappointing, but then they're not really the kind of side you'd expect to be in the Champions League. What's happened with them? It's been a very, very steady, consistent rise up league. I think they got promoted. I think they got promoted in the last real life season, and then they've gone all the way up and finished last season in 3rd. They're currently in 2nd in Liga, level on points with PSG, early stages. Monaco not too far behind, but interesting. The reason for their success is, as you can probably guess, not the fact that they've got David Guillon as manager, although he's very good, the guy who replaced us at France, but it is the fact that in 2025 they got a tycoon takeover, so that's why they're there. We did play pretty well against them. It was a fully rotated team that played in that one, and did pretty well. You can see from the ratings, apart from Fabio Silva, who was pretty woeful, but disappointing. We had plenty of chances, but away from home they're not a bad team. So the rest of our Champions League group then is Celtic and Borussia Monchengladbach, one of our former clubs, so it's not the most difficult group ever. We should be winning that one, although obviously we've dropped points in our first game anyway, but should be winning that one, so we're not going to focus on that one too much unless we end up in critical danger. First of all is going to be the Catalan derby against our local rivals Espanyol. They have been a consistent La Liga side throughout the entire save, but not really pulling up any trees, so we should win that one relatively comfortably, hopefully, at the Nou Camp. And also at the Nou Camp, travelling a bit further, are Real Madrid, our other bitter rival in El Clasico. So it's going to be 2 fiery affairs, I think, in this one. And you can see there, Real Madrid currently in 3rd place. Let's look at the La Liga table, because it's very early stages. We've only played 4 games. Valencia currently top, 4 from 4 for them. We are in 2nd, 3 wins in that 1 draw, of course, against Sociedad. Real Madrid down in 3rd place. They have won 3, they have lost 1. Their most recent game was a 2-0 defeat at home to Villarreal, which is potentially going to be pretty crucial as the season goes on. We will see if we can capitalise on that one though. And the team, as you can see, looking very good from an average ratings perspective. Really, everyone apart from Gordao and goal and Fernandez at left back above a 7 rating, and he's on a 6.95. Not too bad at all. He's had a little bit of an injury recently. He's at 90%, not outstanding, but he should be all right. We have got Hernandez on the bench in case, and we may well start him just to be on the safe side. I don't know. They're both pretty similar players, so we'll go with Fernandez. No, I think we will play Hernandez just because Real Madrid is probably more important. So the rest of the team then, is fully fit and ready to go. Gordao, of course, in goal, attracting interest from Manchester United, which we've told them to do one. Luis and Rubio at the back, 2 centre-backs on a 7.53. Trent on the right-hand side doing very well. Salvador and Corte and Diop the midfield. Diop and Corte, I'm not 100% convinced by them, but we'll see. Stojkovic could easily come in for Corte as the season progresses. Zivkovic has been sensational on the left-hand side. Considering he's not naturally left-footed, he's very comfortable on that side of the pitch, but he's not a natural left-footed that I normally like to have, but he's done very well so far. Bolokwi improving on the right-hand side, and Colin up front. He's just a goal machine, although he has only actually scored 3 goals in a single match, and he hasn't scored or even looked like scoring particularly in any of the other ones. But anyway, we have got Espanyol first of all, and they've still got Pelayo Maria. I say still, he doesn't start the game there, does he? He starts the game at Sporting Gijon, doesn't he? He's been all over the place. Southampton, Leicester, one of our former clubs, of course. We've seen him before. Now he's at Espanyol at the age of 32. Still looks pretty decent. And up front, they've got Urtazan, who is, he's all right. And I believe that the danger man is Sanchez. He's been highlighted by the press. I mean, he's okay. Nothing too special. We should be winning this one relatively comfortably, you would think. We're in good form. You would hope we'd be able to do the job against this a team, a sort of pretty mid-table La Liga side. It's already looking like it's going to be a pretty close run season at this very, very early stage. Just 4 games in to the league campaign, as it is Espanyol coming forwards, not afraid, but Colin, he's robbed the defence and he's gone for the shot. It was a brilliant opportunity. It was a really good save from Garcia in goal for Espanyol there, and Colin again has another go, and he doesn't score this one either. And it's a good early chance. We have been very dominant in most of our games so far this season, apart from really the Sociedad game. As I say that, there's a chance for Espanyol, and Gutierrez heads over. But we've been doing that thing we did with Bayern quite a lot, we did with Liverpool quite a lot, and we've been increasingly doing with England as well, of just totally dominating games and stopping the opposition having any opportunities at all. Diop puts the ball across, Bolokwi with the shot over. I think we've got a lot of really good players here, maybe a couple of additions in the summer. We could be very, very good indeed. Liverpool good, and we're already having the lead in this one. It's Zivkovic again, the man I highlighted as being a star for us. Garcia's done really well so far, made some good saves. Not his best work there, and Zivkovic slots home the rebound, and we have the advantage, and we're going top of the table at the moment. Of course, other teams not yet playing, and it looks like we got a penalty, which could make things even better. We have Corte missed a penalty in the previous league game. He doesn't miss this one. That is a relief. I mean, he's our best penalty taker, but yeah, he missed last time out. He doesn't make the same mistake twice, and we are well in control here before the break. It's exactly what we need to keep the momentum up before the massive game against Madrid, which as it's at home, we absolutely need to be winning that one if we can, and this is certainly a good confidence booster before we have to face them. Zivkovic cutting inside, as he's more prone to do, given he is right-footed, but hopefully it doesn't become too much of an obvious trait for him, otherwise he will get found out on that one. Ball comes in, it's bounced down to Bolokwi, and Espanyol looking a little bit camped on the edge of their area. Hernandez across, Bolokwi balloons it over. I think he's another one who could be really, really special. He's been okay so far, not outstanding. Need to see a bit more from him, given how good he is from an attributes perspective. Hernandez across, Nicholson over. I would like him to score a few more for us as well. Just get some consistency. Right, 60 minutes gone, and we are looking good, but touch of the old complacency may well be coming in. Bolokwi has not had his finest game, so he's probably going to come off as they go very close to getting a goal back. We are going to take Bolokwi off, and Ruano, who really can play across the entire front three, is going to come on in his place. Of course, we can always switch Colin to the right-hand side. He is very comfortable there as well. If we need to, just switch the two of them around. Should be something we can do quite often. Hernandez across to Salvador. Corte working it through. A third would absolutely seal this, of course. And Zivkovic just found some room, and the shot is pretty tame. Right, I am going to take off Hernandez, given his lack of fitness, and we'll bring on Fernandez, the guy who's recently come back from an injury, and that should be fine. One more change, nothing else really happening. 2 goals in quick succession before the break, getting the job done. We'll make one more substitution, and that will be Corte off for Stojkovic. And there we are, pretty textbook, by the numbers, 2-0 win at home. No shots on target for them, just a 2 overall as well. No one playing particularly badly other than really Bolokwe. And yeah, exactly what we need. Very good stuff indeed. Let's give everyone a nice rest before we play Real Madrid in 4 days' time, which is an altogether trickier prospect. I should say I have renewed Miguel and Colin's contracts because we want them to. I mean, obviously, the annoying thing about Spain is that they do have release clauses. Manchester United were sniffing around Colin. They put a few bids in for him, which did not match his original release clause, which was over 400 million. This one was the highest his agent would allow. It's 168 million, which is a little bit frustrating because that could be triggered. I don't think anyone's going to necessarily want to pay that. And if they do, we'll just sort of offer them a new deal. Right, that was the starter. Then here is the main course. Real Madrid doesn't get much bigger than this. El Clasico against the team who could have hired us, who decided to hire Michael Laudrup instead. And I mean, to be fair, he has done what he was supposed to do. He's won La Liga twice. He's won 3 times. He's won the Copa del Rey as well. No Champions League though, so he's not that much of a success, is he? But let's show them what they missed out on by winning here today. I mean, it's crucial we don't lose this, as this is the home game. But a win would be even better. Now the team is looking pretty good. We could probably bring Fernandez back in place of Hernandez, who did pretty well, but Fernandez is probably the stronger option. Now the issue really for me at the moment is Bolokwe, who is theoretically on paper outstanding. He should be unbelievable. He's a natural in the position already. I don't know why he doesn't really need to adapt to it. Maybe the overall style of play doesn't really suit him, but hopefully he can kick on. I mean, should we criticise his recent form? I mean, he has got over a 7 in his recent form, so I don't think that would really be fair. As bad as his last game was, I think we'll leave him for now, but if it continues, we absolutely will. So yeah, no changes other than at left back. Let's show Madrid what they're missing. Now, of course, the team we have played many times throughout the save. We know almost every single one of their players, because whether we've played them and they've had them, or they've signed them from someone else who we played against when they had them, they're really good. Guilherme in goal was with us when we were in charge of Brazil. William Saliba, of course, a key man for us when we were in charge of France. I don't recognise most of the defence, although Lima is exceptionally good. Michael Lima, yeah, he's 11 heading is an issue. Maybe we can put some balls over the top, but he's really good. Was at Spurs, they sold him for 104 million. So there we go. I think we have faced him before. Santa Maria is also exceptionally good. Was at Manchester United previously, and then before that, Espanyol. Adam Flint, we know how good he is. They're playing him in central midfield, which is not his natural position, but he should probably do quite well there. That's what happens when you buy 2 world-class right wingers for over 100 million each, and then you can't play them both at the same time. Of course, we know this man. We love this man. I would have loved to have brought him to Barcelona, but he'd already joined Real Madrid by the time I got here. Marko Vujovic, absolute Liverpool legend when we were there, and once we'd left, continued being sensational. I mean, look at that. Those are the seasons where he wasn't here. Really very good indeed. 129 million he cost Real Madrid. Gomez, a player I've nearly signed at Liverpool in place of Jordan Richard. Richard's better, but he's still very good. Ishikawa is amazing. He's been around a bit. He's 31 now, been all over the place throughout the save. We saw him when he was at Leipzig. We, of course, saw him when he was at Man United, and now we've seen him when he's at Real Madrid. And what can you say about this man? He's only 27. He is simply incredible. At least we get to use him with England. At least we get to use him with England, where he's got just the 92 goals in 85 caps. He's something special. So it's not going to be easy. I think we've got a really good team, but there's a reason why Real Madrid have won 9 La Ligas in a row, or whatever it is, because they are absolutely outstanding. I expect nothing but a win though, because we are in good form. We are above them in the table. We are at home. If we can't win this one, or at least draw, then I don't think in the end we're going to be winning La Liga. Right, we've hyped up the game. We've talked about pretty much every single player Real Madrid have. They're all really good. We know that. Nothing to speak of in the first 25 minutes. We've had 2 shots on target, which is good. Not seen them, so probably long shots. And the first half is just disappearing here. It's gone. 0-0. No highlights. I'm going to say I'm happy because Madrid are just so good. I'll take a draw. I would obviously prefer to win, given that we will probably lose at the Bernabeu. But I would rather draw than lose. They brought on Phil Foden, changing up the shape a bit. They've played out. Adam Flint's at right back, which is interesting. As Zivkovic is injured, he's done his thigh in, which I am extremely happy to report, given he has been our best player. We'll bring on Kai Havertz, who's still pretty decent, but nothing has happened in the entire game. I don't want to go attacking because that would be stupid. They've got a free kick, which Gordau claims, and where is this going to go? He sprays out to Havertz, who's got loads of room to run into. He does, beats his man, is knocked in by Colin Nicholson, and we've got the lead. Nothing has happened for 70 minutes, apart from the injury, but finally we get the breakthrough. It's a ball from Gordau, brilliant run from Havertz off the bench, beating the entire defence. Guilherme doesn't look where he's parrying the ball, and Colin cannot believe his luck and pockets another goal for us. Got the lead with very little time left. Free kick to Madrid though. Phil Foden put the ball in. I think it was a Gote heading against the bar. That was probably their chance, and time is going away here. We're going to bring on Ruanu for Bolokwi, and I'm probably happy with just that. One more highlight. It's Madrid in search of an equaliser. Adam Flint at right back, pressing forwards to Vujovic. Not you two, please. It's been knocked down to Santa Maria, and they're not done yet. Flint again, loads of room. Vasquez hits the post. Gordau was nowhere near it, and Trent clears the danger. It's not over yet. Vujovic puts the ball in. Luis clears it, and Colin is on his bike. He's been stopped. I think that might be it. They're still not done. Phil Foden pressing forward. So many players who I have such a fondness for. Ruanu's cleared the danger. There's a throw in, which may well be it. If we can just hold on here, this would be a brilliant result. It's cleared and it's done. It's over. We were riding our luck right at the end there, but we've won. Barcelona 1, Real Madrid 0. Nothing for the first 70 minutes, then all action after we got the breakthrough. Colin scoring, fantastic stuff. Brilliant defensive work from Trent Alexander-Arnold to keep out Vujovic, Flint and Vasquez, 3 players we're very familiar with, and we've managed to hold on for a very, very, very crucial win. 3 points from Real Madrid. We are 4 points clear with them at this very early stage, 6 games in. Not very far into the season, but that is a good sight to see. We go top of La Liga. Valencia have lost. They lost to Real Madrid. That was the previous game for them, and we are now top. That is fantastic stuff. What's the damage to Zivkovic though? Hamstring strain, 3 to 4 weeks. Not ideal, of course, but not the end of the world, especially because there is going to be an international break relatively soon. It looks like it's going to be just after he'll be back from his injury anyway, so not particularly helpful there, but yeah, no, that's not too bad. And the result certainly is not. It wasn't a classic for the first 70 minutes of play, but once Colin got his goal, then it became a very, very exciting game, and we just about hung on. Some defensive brilliance from Trent and Rubio and Luis as well, and we got everything we wanted from that one. Apart from the Zivkovic injury, we are top of the league at this very early stage, and we have got 6 crucial points against our 2 bitterest rivals. But that is going to be that for today, and we're going to go forwards quite a bit, I think, because we are playing Atletico Madrid at home. But I think we'll go quite a bit further on, probably all the way through October, and we'll come back around November time. Either Monchengladbach and Valencia, that could probably be the thing, because Valencia are looking pretty good so far this season, or maybe Sevilla and Stade Brestois, 29 as well. And again, I'm not going to focus too much on the Champions League group, because we should, as said, be getting through that one, but we'll come back for something around here in November, and then not too far in the future we have got 2 games against Atletico Madrid in close succession in the Supercopa semi-final, which I think, is that 2 legs? I don't think it is 2 legs actually. So a potential thing we can be on to win as well. But it's been a very good start to life here in Catalonia, and let's hope it continues. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you next time.